To a very good source, the Princess of Wales, Catherine, is indeed incredibly worried about one of her members of her own family. As ever, though, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil. Sean here. Nice to see you as ever. Hope you're all keeping well, fine and dandy. By the way, today is the day, yes, make a note in your diary, is the day that most people decide to take back the presents that they don't like to stores and online things and stuff like that. How dare you? What was wrong with that knitted tea cozy I made you? Yes, the sort of thing, I do find it incredible that they have these days, times and periods where they seemingly know what we're all going to do. But apparently today is the day. I'd love to know, by the way, in the comments below, what was the worst Christmas present that you got? And did you secretly take it back? Or are you a bit like me and just think, oh, stuff it, you just put it in a drawer and eventually you forget about it, don't you? Because, is it really worth the hassle? Do you know what I mean? But apparently some people do and try to get their money back, which is incredible, isn't it? When you think a present's a present, you should accept it in the spirit that it's given. That's my motto anyway. A little bit like our break and roll story of the day. As I say, when you think about it, the Princess of Wales, as we've told you many times, is an incredibly caring person. And this, in my opinion, is all down to the fact that she comes from a very loving, stable and rather large family. I mean, I'm not just talking about her own siblings, but those around her as well. Carol and Michael, in my opinion, have done an incredible job. I've always been supportive of them because you can see that Catherine is level-headed, grounded, slightly reserved, used to be a little bit shy, but now blossomed in her 40s into a definitely her own woman. And this, you can understand, is why, of course, she's very concerned about her one-time family member, the former royal known as Prince Harry. And this, apparently, according to that good source, is the reason why, because obviously they enjoyed a very, very close relationship for many years until someone came along and changed all of that. But what's interesting here is, according to that source, Catherine can see that, Harry is truly, truly struggling with his mental health. And she truly also believes that it's nothing to do with a lot of the things that he's going through. You've got to remember they were very open and very instrumental in all setting up that mental health charity, Heads Together. Do you remember that? And, Catherine was very, very forceful about saying, look, we'll help you if you want to talk about this on camera. It was a very brave thing for senior members of the British monarchy to do, particularly under the guidance of that point of our late and wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. But as she's also pointed out to a close source, it's difficult, isn't it? Because he is thousands of miles away. When she tried to instigate a conversation at the funeral of course, the Duke of Edinburgh, the late Prince Philip, they really weren't having anything of it. And she desperately tried to make sure somehow that they could connect back. But now, the fact that Harry has decided to cut off all contact, not just with William, but with Catherine, seemingly every senior member of the British monarchy, she truly feels that he's very much alone, needs some guidance, and knows that she was the person that could really get through to him. They enjoyed, as I say, a very close relationship, along with her sister Pippa. And whatever you think about Harry, and there's much to think about, you have to look at it from her point of view. She's a kind, caring person, doesn't necessarily go along with the flow, but can see clearly what we all can see, that Harry is in very troubled waters. But as she pointed out, until he's ready, what can we do? Indeed, you're so right as ever, the Princess of Wales. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.